Welcome back, everyone. Piss Pit Season 2.
We're back.
Season 2.
Season 2, Episode 1.
We've done a whole 10 episodes.
Do 5 jumping jacks right now.
Yay.
I can't. I would have to have you stand up. I mean, I can. But I can't do it where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Do you see these ceilings?
These vaulted ceilings, Trevor.
I don't even have my arm fully extended.
If there's at least one person, possibly 2 people know. I know about vaulted ceilings.
Anyways, we got a guest star. We have our first woman on the podcast. Introduce yourself.
Should I go under an alias?
It's up to you. If you don't want people to know your name, then give us an alias.
Mr. Clarkson.
Who's that? Or are you just naming something?
No, it is. There is a story behind it.
Oh, shoot. I'll be Nikki Minaj.
Okay, Nikki. We got Nikki Minaj.
Nikki Minaj,
herself,
our first woman and our first celebrity.
So, speaking of the vaulted ceilings, when she first got here, she nailed her head on my vaulted ceiling.
Hey, I've done that too. To be fair,
it's rough.
Really
it's
bad.
rough with the new setup.
it's rough with the
the
setup.
couch.
You sit in the couch, you're all comfy. You sit up, and you're like, I'm gonna get right up. Like I'm not gonna worry about getting my head hit.
Your head bounces off the fucking ceiling like a bouncy ball.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, I had to measure like how low they were because I was interested. 3'8" at the lowest point.
On the corners?
Yeah, on the corners where it meets the wall.
I'm surprised I hit my head on it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should just be able to walk right under it.
So,
Fucking hate you guys.
Trevor's really good at limbo.
Really good at limbo.
Really good.
Yeah.
He doesn't
You
have to- he
should
doesn't
see
even
this
have to
body
bend
work.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Stop looking at me like that.
we did a special last week, I know, and this isn't. We don't have anything planned. We're not doing anything super special, but this technically is a special. It's New Year's weekend. This is the last episode before 2024.
Wow.
Yeah.
What you
Can
another?
I have-
You want another drink?
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I'm drinking these like water.
Jeez.
Trevor's gonna finish his now. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we're drinking Twee, kind of a classic here. Goes all the way back to episode 2.
Episode
Trevor's
2.
first
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
That was a while.
Now my last episode.
This is
Trevor's
Trevor's
dying
quitting
tonight.
Trevor's quitting.
yeah,
after
quitting.
this
From life.
week. He's done with Piss Pit.
Amen to that.
Bring it here.
That was clean.
Wow.
That was clean.
Our knuckles intertwined.
Yeah, no, it's our new
New year,
New
new
year,
me, baby.
New year, new. Well, I mean, it's still
Yeah.
2023, so we're still the same.
It's a
2024 will mark the first year of a Piss Pit episode every week.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We're gonna commit to
Yeah.
it every
commit.
week.
We're gonna
And isn't that
have-
going to be crazy?
We're gonna have at least 51. I know there's 52 weeks, but I have a feeling that we are going to miss one for a really stupid reason.
This is
Good.
fair.
That is
We'll
fair.
promise
I'm not-
51 episodes.
We'll promise at least 51, if not 53.
Ooh,
Ooh,
extra. That's crazy.
Yeah, Solomon's got a good point.
I think I'll just start it off with WOTW,
Hell yeah,
Woman of the
Wow.
Week. We'll
Yeah.
get it going.
it's a classic.
A classic here on Piss Pit. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've used the applause. This is crazy.
Use a different one.
A different one?
Yeah.
That's new.
That's new.
What did you get rid of?
I got rid of Metal Pipe
Oh.
and Vine Boom, but Vine Boom will probably be back because the bonk didn't work. It just
bonk
wouldn't
didn't
work.
work?
It wouldn't work, so we don't have the bonk,
Shoot.
unfortunately.
Dude,
but
the bonk would have been so good.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I could do like it's Woman of the Week, guys.
Wow.
Goodness.
Okay. So this is just like last week, another Today story.
Woo!
Another Today story.
Yay.
Nothing happens
Yeah.
in Charlie's week.
I think that this segment might be coming to a close here pretty soon because it's about
Thank
this.
God.
It's about
Sorry.
the same woman
Can,
again.
can we get a cheer?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm only saying thank God because Charlie's finally settling down.
Yeah.
So there will be no
Yeah.
more Woman of the Week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
the same
Charlie's not
woman
in his horror
again,
phase anymore.
where
He's-
We got
Yeah.
we got Corvette, another Corvette
Yeah.
story.
Corvette story with the BMW flag.
So I hung out at her house today. It was a good time. We watched some YouTube, some movies and whatnot, and got teriyaki chicken. But so she was texting one of her friends.
Teriyaki chicken.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a
From
good.
where?
From where?
Yeah.
the place by her house.
The
It's,
teriyaki
right next to
food
her house,
joints.
so
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be the
duh.
one near us.
No. And she was texting one of her friends, and apparently this guy, he's got a foot fetish, like big time, like
People
super
with
sexually
foot fetishes
into
are
feet.
just getting way too confident with it.
So
They should be put back in their place.
She was telling me about it,
I'm just saying.
and he was like,
Oh my god,
and-
dude, our fist bumps are on
2 in a
point.
row.
she sent him a picture of her foot with the sock over it, and he's like, "Oh, the sock's on lame." And then
Take it off.
So then I took my socks off, and she took a video of my feet,
No.
and then I spread my toes
No.
and stuff and everything.
You got a
And-
man hard
And then
because of your feet?
he responded. He was like, "Damn girl, you got some nice feet." And she was
Charlie
like,
turned on a man unironically.
she was like, "I knew you were gay. That's a man's foot."
Oh my god.
He's like, "Damn, you got some feminine feet."
Hey, he doubled down and he did not back out.
He
I
didn't
respect
back
that,
out.
man. No, he
Yeah,
was like, you
that's
know what?
impressive.
No. You have nice feet as
Yeah.
well.
He knew that he was in too deep, and you just had to go with it.
No, that's fair.
But yeah,
And I
it's
respect that, man. That he
pretty
wasn't like,
hilarious.
oh, my bad. He was like, fuck. Let's all compare feet.
But no,
Talk about
I
you
mean,
right now. Took it to the table.
Besides
Oh.
that, I met
You
her leopard gecko lady. Lady's pretty cool. We stan lady.
Oh, the gecko's
Stan.
name is actually Lady.
Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah, Charlie
of-
kept sending me pictures of the gecko, and
And-
I was like, "Oh, it's a healthy-looking leopard gecko," and he goes, "Pretty lady."
Yeah.
Pretty lady.
Yeah.
Someone's like, that's
she's
a
just
gecko.
a she's just a
Gecko.
little lady. That's
Just a little lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Oh, that's really it.
That's
Wow.
really it. I mean, she also has a dog and 4 cats.
What kind of
Oh
dog?
jeez.
I'm not sure, but her name's Belle, and she's a beautiful,
Is it
beautiful
a-
pup.
Is it a small dog?
No, it's a medium-sized
Okay,
dog. It's
okay.
about the same size as your dog.
Okay.
It's not
okay.
the same. It's not an Australian Shepherd though.
That's respectable.
Belle's great.
It's like golden retriever.
No. She's white and black.
Border
Short
collie.
hair,
Oh,
Border collie?
Um,
never mind.
pointy ears.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know
medium-sized
my dog.
snout.
I don't know my dog breeds as well as I know my reptile breeds.
Yeah,
so-
I don't have. I couldn't pull up a picture either. I mean,
Quiz
I could
me, Trevor.
text her and ask, but
Dog.
dog.
You put me on the spot, dude. I was like in my own little head thinking about what to say, and you just go, quiz me.
But like, right when I showed
I'll
up,
quiz you.
Belle came up to me and like I started petting
What
her.
kind of dog is this?
And I started scratching her butt, and she did the whole like leg kick thing.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm,
yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
like-
I love it when dogs do that.
If the dog likes me, then
Bet you
the
would.
girl will be okay with me.
That's
I'm glad
So-
it's going well.
I'd
Yeah.
like to
Yeah.
think that too, but it's never been the case in the past. You're like, oh, the dog like. They're always like, oh, my dog never likes any of the people I bring over. And then you come over and the dog loves you, and you're like, cool, I'm in. And like 3 days later, like, we're not talking. And it's like, the dog.
Oh, poor
The
poor
do-
Trevor.
The dog loved me,
I
though.
think Trevor's speaking from personal.
No, not at
trauma.
all. No. No, I missed that though.
But yeah, that's the stories aren't as interesting anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had an interesting week.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Trevor, how was your day?
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Charlie. My day was pretty boring, but that's okay. That's okay. I didn't work today.
We need a boring day every once in a while.
Every time you
Yeah.
need a boring day. I literally just woke
If
up.
you
and-
didn't work today, who worked today?
It would be the new girl and the Jess also work today.
Okay. Swag.
So those are the people that work today. So I was like, okay, I don't feel too bad. But I got a PSVR 2. I brought these two gentlemen.
Yes.
Hell yeah, you did.
All three of us had a good little time.
Actually,
Yeah.
that
I-
reminds me.
Oh.
Corvette wants me to buy one now because to play FNAF, which I want to get one
Yeah.
after going to your house and playing it. But she's like, you need to. I want to play the FNAF VR game.
Dude, the FNAF VR game is so much fun.
It's incredible.
It's insane, dude.
Solomon didn't like that
I
one
didn't
as
like
much
it.
as,
Dude, I have a
NFL
clip
Pro
on my
Era.
PlayStation. It caught the audio. The
really?
PlayStation
Oh,
VR
no.
has a mic, so it's him being like, "No, it's cool," and you see
Solomon
the
just
fucking
screaming.
animatronic running through, and he goes, "Ah!" fucking falls on the floor.
It was almost 6 a.m. and I ran out of power. It was so like it had been 5
You
a.m.
almost
for
won.
so long, and I was like, "Cool, I got this in the bag."
that
and then
little
I-
fucking doll animatronic.
Yeah, and I
just
started.
started
I saw it
crawling.
starting to get towards me, and I just like crumpled onto the ground.
I was really worried my mom's gonna come and she's like, "You guys okay?"
Yeah, for
You blood curdling scream, dude. You were terrified.
You know what's funny is that wasn't even
real
the scariest thing.
No.
When I was
No, it wasn't.
when I was doing work on that little kid teddy bear thing, and all of a sudden that fucking pig crawled through the vent and was
Oh my
staring at
god,
me.
dude.
Oh,
No, okay, that's fair though, because I feel like that'd be way scary. Like just
Yeah.
doing like thing and looking over and
Yeah,
seeing a
'cause
fucking pig animatronic.
it gave me a warning. Ooh, the lights. Someone's using the microwave.
Yeah.
The upside down
It-
is contact.
No, it gave me like a warning, and it was like, if this thing screams for too long, it might attract people who are wondering why it's screaming. And I was like, I'm not worried about it. This is easy. And it started screaming, and I'm like looking around, like, is there actually gonna be something coming? And I'm focusing on my left side, and I
Yeah, you
glance over
never
my right
looked
side.
at the right. In every game you
And
played,
every game you played, you never looked
to
at the right. Never once.
I don't know why. You know what's funny is when we got onto the game that I enjoyed, I was looking to the right all the time. I had like 2 60-yard touchdown passes to the right side. I was
Dude,
going
I have a
crazy.
great photo of Solomon looking like he's 2008 fucking Tom Brady,
That's
just
because I was.
throwing a piss missile down, dude. You fucking
I
had,
was, yeah.
No, you were. It was insane.
Yeah.
Solomon had a final it was like a minute 30 drive. Like
Oh.
you just drove down the
I
field.
drove once I figured.
You lost.
Once I figured, yeah. Okay. But then the last game, it literally kicked me out. I was up like 48-10 or something. I had like
He was
500
popping off.
passing yards,
You were insane.
5 touchdowns, 158.3 QBR. It was perfect, and all of a sudden
500?
158.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I had a perfect.
What did
QBR,
you have
or
to do?
153.8, 158.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know. I'm dyslexic.
153.8.
153.8. I had a perfect passer rating. I was doing awesome, and all of a sudden the screen goes black, and then it puts me back
You
in
were
the
too
locker
good.
room, and I was at like the end of the third quarter.
dude, yeah, no, that was so weird that it
That
just
was
said
such bullshit.
you died on the field. You
I
died
was-
on the field.
I was
That's what
going for
happened.
the touchdown record.
Speaking
I had
of the VR, have you tried Hubris yet?
I have,
What
and
do you
it's
think?
not that good.
Really?
It's really not.
No,
Yeah.
that was
No,
like
it's-
gonna be one of the selling points for me.
It's really mid.
That sucks.
I was like, it was cool because like you get to actually like swim.
Mhm.
Like you actually have to like move your arms and like swim. I was like, this is so cool, dude. Holy shit! And then it got to this point where I was like, okay, now do this, and I was like, oh, okay, I did it. And I was like, okay, now do this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Good burp, bud. Hubris wasn't that good, but I bought the Star Wars
Ooh.
Galaxy's Edge today.
Oh, Star Wars! Can I come
Galaxy's
over tomorrow and
Edge.
play
It is
Star Wars?
it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun because you get like blasters and it's like I don't know,
Blasters.
like blasters and shit. It's like crazy. But I don't know because I have a MetaQuest 2, so I already had a VR and it's cool. But just how I look at it is that like if you want to get a VR set, you get the MetaQuests, which are like like 300, 400, 500, like
Yeah.
cheaper headsets.
Your low end. Yeah.
And even like the MetaQuest 3 is like $500, which is only $100 more, like less than the PSVR 2.
PSVR 2 is only $550. I mean, there's tax, which
There's
probably
tax,
makes it
yeah.
600. But
But then you have like the PSVR 2, which is like the middle ground of your VR sets. Like it's good, but it's not as good as PC. And then obviously PC is at top. But like just the integratability with PlayStation and like everything, like I can just like switch over to my apps and shit like on my PlayStation. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth $500 yet, but we'll get there.
I could
We
spend 10
enjoy it.
hours. I did not mean to.
That's
put
okay.
up your foot. I could spend 10 hours a day playing that football
I
game.
did
I know
find
you could.
I found myself playing that game a lot today, even though I had like
Um,
way cooler games to play.
Yeah.
It's
when
so
I
much
got
fun.
home- when I got home that night, or maybe it was the morning after, I was trying to play Madden because I was like, I can totally recreate this. It's not the same.
It's not the same. I
Yeah.
tried playing Madden too. It's not the
It
same.
was so disappointing. You fucking had it.
Speaking-
What are you talking about? You could have just played it all night long.
I know, but I was like, I wanted to play
I
some
would've.
Madden. I wanted to like, cause I'm doing a Patriots league where I'm like rebuilding them, and I was like, I want to play
Oh.
that. I was like, nope, I'm not the quarterback. Fucking
Speaking of the
Drake
Star
Mayans.
Wars VR, though, if you want the ultimate Star Wars VR experience, you got to go to the Millennium Falcon
here's
ride
his
in
Disneyland plug.
Disneyland. Yeah, it is a crazy ride. After when you get to the end of the line, they give you they take 6 people per shuttle per Millennium Falcon voyage, and they put
It's a voyage.
2 people as the drivers, 2 people as the gunners, and 2 people as the engineers. In my experience, you don't want to get engineer. It's boring as fuck. But piloting.
Don't you just repair when they get
Yeah,
injured?
That's literally
piloting
my fucking job.
piloting the Millennium Falcon
Sounds kind of
is
Someone's got a
is
boring
awesome,
job.
and gunning it is awesome. And it's like it's this whole room, and then it's just a screen, but it looks like the front window of the Millennium Falcon. You like fly through space and different planets.
You're on
and
the
you can-
cockpit, right?
Yeah, and the room like matches
Moves.
with the movements of the Millennium Falcon, so it actually feels like you're like flying around. It's pretty cool.
Have you seen any of the Star Wars movies besides Rogue One yet?
No,
Yeah, you should watch them eventually.
and I talked shit about them with my father recently,
Why?
cause
Don't watch the 3 new ones. 3 new
I'll
ones will ruin it
I'll
for
get
you.
to it eventually.
Have you guys seen Rebel Moon?
I don't even know what that is.
It's
Cringe.
so pretty much what it is. Not to cut you off, sorry. But it's what Zack Snyder, who directed like Justice League
Oh.
and stuff. He originally pitched to Disney a Star Wars trilogy, and Disney was like, "We're not fucking doing that. Screw you." So he went to Netflix and was like, "Netflix, I have this Star Wars thing, but not Star Wars. Do you mind if I make it?" And so they have a 3-part. They have a 3-part trilogy coming out, and the first one came out. It's called Rebel Moon, and it is so bad. It is so bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you know why? Because Zack Snyder.
Because Zack Snyder, yes.
Also Netflix.
That is,
producing
no, it was a
it.
double whammy, but
Yeah.
I was telling myself, like, you know what? Zack Snyder really wanted to make this. And to be fair, he's an overrated director, but his action and his cinematography, I think, is top notch. I think he really excels at that. But when it comes to, like, storytelling and anything else, he sucks. Like, there's slow-mo in this movie, and it is, like, the most pointless fucking slow-mo. Like, it is, you know how slow-mo's supposed to be like, whoa, big explosion, or, like, someone throwing a punch? It's, like, running. It's like, all right, yeah.
It's like
she's,
the Baywatch run, but
Yeah.
in fucking space.
and then eventually, like, she'll shoot a gun. You're like, oh.
Oh,
and
he's
then
gonna dodge it.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
She did. Yeah. No,
That's-
she dodged,
I
like,
feel
the
like
3
that's-
bullets that were coming at her. But the scene would have been so much cooler if it wasn't in slow-mo, because the tension would have been there. The
Yeah.
tension and the, like, oh my god, we're going, would have been there. But it was gone.
Slow-mo is so hard to use in a movie. When you're trying to show a cool video to your friends, and it's like a video of you that I was taking,
Mhm.
where you were throwing the ball, and you can see,
Yeah.
like, your arm jiggle. I don't know if I ever actually showed you
What? Wait, what are you talking about?
that. No, but, like, there's some, like, when you're taking, like, a
Wait.
personal slow-mo video, like, just for fun, like, that's kind of cool, but using it in a movie is so difficult. Because you just don't know how people are going to react, and you don't know if it's actually going to look good.
It has, you just, in your mind, have to be like, okay, I know this is a cool scene. This slow-mo is going to add to that cool scene. And then, boom.
I feel like slow-mo works really well once, like, the main character is starting to put things together. I don't know.
What do you mean?
So
I'm trying to describe
I'm gonna
it. I
get
don't know how
off
to describe
this.
it.
I'm gonna get off this.
Oh. We're not talking about slow-mo
We're
anymore?
done with slow mo.
Charlie doesn't like a topic that he doesn't bring
You
up.
were sitting over there on
Continue.
your phone, so I was trying
Yeah, I
to
was
carry
trying.
the
I was trying to.
slow-mo.
Yeah,
I was
you were
trying to find-
texting.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't texting. I was trying to find a person that I couldn't find.
Oh.
But I want you mentioned directors. I don't know shit about directors except like Wes Anderson.
He's good.
And I really want to see the new Wes Anderson movie, Asteroid City.
Asteroid City looks really cool.
I really want to see it, and I'm pretty sure it's free on Hulu, and I just haven't gotten to it. But
Really?
It's on
Yeah.
Amazon, and it's free, and
Oh,
it's
it's free on
for
Amazon.
a reason.
really,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
okay.
I'm honestly just, I understand why Wes Anderson is so popular. His kind of movies just aren't my thing. I'll watch them, I'll enjoy them, but it's not gonna be the.
They have a certain style to them that's not
It's
for
really-
everybody.
It's really never mind.
It's really what?
So
it's piss pit. Come on.
No, it's, I don't. It's too.
Open
It's
up a little
too
bit.
artistic for me, and there's
Fair
not.
enough.
it is extremely artistic.
There's, it's fucking autistic.
Solomon
if you
is
ask
pretty
me.
much saying that he doesn't have good movie taste. It's
Uh,
all right,
yeah,
bud. No, we
no.
get it.
The person I was looking for. I'm fairly certain his name is Joshua Kelly, but don't quote me
Oh,
on that.
he plays for the Chargers. He's a
no,
running back. He got
not-
drafted in 2020.
Not that one. So I couldn't find his Instagram, which is what I was looking for. But he is the Joshua Wesley, excuse me. I think that's who it is.
Oh,
but
never
don't
mind.
quote me. He is the director for the 2025 Enslaved by a Virus movie.
And he also made a Christmas
And
movie.
he made a Christmas movie, and it's
Which, did you know that his 2025 has what, 17 million? Or what was it, 17 million views on it?
really. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
absolutely
So the only reason I
outstanding.
know about this guy is the YouTuber Curtis Connor made a couple commentary videos about his movies.
I will bleed for that man.
I love Curtis
We
Connor.
love Curtis Connor here.
Kind of forgot you were here. You weren't talking.
We'll get to that
I
in
have
a
nothing
second.
to say.
I love directors.
So this guy he directed two movies so far, and he acts in both of them, and they're super religious movies, but like they're not on. I guess the Christmas one makes sense. There's a lot of religious Christmas movies, but he makes a movie about 2025, like the aftermath of COVID, and it's like super religious, and it's just a horrible movie. And this guy
it's not horrible because it is religious.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like it's just
very shoehorned in.
It's
and
really
like,
really bad.
Like there was like one scene where he's like, "God, people are being taken captive because they don't believe in God." It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like that was a line in the movie, and then they don't elaborate any further.
But it's about COVID. It's weird. But
Solomon, you're a religious man. Have you ever seen that movie?
The weird thing
No,
about
and I have no desire to.
the weird thing about these movies and this director.
Yes.
So he is a 27-year-old man.
28.
28-year-old religious
That's
man.
worse. That's worse.
28-year-old.
Oh no, it gets worse.
28-year-old religious
I know who
man.
this is.
So I think 2 years ago now, it's been some time, he posted on Instagram a happy birthday post for his girlfriend. And he said, finally 18. That is how he started the whole like paragraph of lovey-dovey shit. Finally 18.
Oh.
And it's like him proposing to her on her 18th
no,
birthday.
No, that's not it.
Oh,
That's-
okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, sorry. He does propose her later. They are married now. But finally 18. I've loved you so much for these past 2 years.
Nope. It was our relationship for the past 4 years.
Okay, my bad.
I remember this vividly.
This is a 28-year-old man just
It was
exposing.
like getting to know you for the past 4 years has been like a dream. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
Was he a youth pastor? How did they
most
meet?
likely.
Yeah.
most likely. Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah.
Hey.
that's bad.
In the name of Jesus, am I right?
No.
Okay.
But Nikki, what's
Minaj.
up? What's up with
Yeah.
you? How's your week been? Where'd the Nikki the inspiration for the name come from?
My coworker, we got each other presents. I haven't bought her one yet, but
Wow, horrible person.
well, I asked what she
Nikki
wants,
is
and
a terrible person.
she won't tell me. But she got me. She told me to go look in her locker, so I went, and I found a plastic bag of stuff, and I was like, oh my god, and I opened it up, and it was a Nicki Minaj flag, like American flag,
Oh my
and her
gosh.
saluting in a bikini.
I know exactly which one. This one is that's a classic.
Yeah, so she got me that because I'm a Nicki stan. I'll probably go see
You
her.
are Nikki.
Oh,
What
right.
do you mean?
It was me on the flag.
Yeah.
Big photo of you.
And I'm gonna perform in March.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Are you gonna invite
What-
us?
No.
You're not gonna take Piss Pit to your.
We can do a
your-
live episode.
Yeah, let us on the stage.
Okay.
We'll do like 10 minutes.
We'll be the opening act.
Yeah,
Really?
and it won't even be singing.
You guys
It
can
won't-
be my openers. You'll do a whole podcast
do it for free.
episode.
We'll be your background dancers.
No, we'll sing Christmas songs, but only the words that we can remember.
Oh my god.
So it'll be like 10
We
songs.
have, we
We'll
have to
hum
get
the
super
rest.
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so Trevor, we've been friends for a while, and you know we've
Couple months.
We've introduced like things like pop culture things that like we enjoy in our alone time. Like YouTubers specifically is what I'm
Oh,
talking about here. YouTubers. And every YouTuber you've showed me, I've never watched after. I've never been interested in their
Oh my
content.
God.
I'm
Oh
like,
my
wow.
god, I really hope you're gonna say what
that
I think
wow.
you're gonna say.
But you showed me that video of the YouTuber
Doug.
Doug.
Oh my,
And I am obsessed.
Dude, he is
with
the
Doug
best.
Doug's content right now.
literally, I just randomly came up my search feed and I was like,
So-
cool, I'll start watching him.
The reason I'm bringing this up is he recently posted a video just like a few days ago about how he's sick of how YouTubers in general, but
Yes!
specifically gaming
I
YouTubers,
saw
they can't use video game related music when they're playing these video games, because the copyright rules on YouTube are bullshit, and there's no what's the term,
Royalty?
not royalties,
No leniency.
fair use or
Fair
whatever
use,
whatever
fair
it
use,
is.
Yeah.
In YouTube, which is very true. So he got a group of a lot of YouTubers, gaming YouTubers,
Commentary
YouTubers, just a bunch of YouTubers, and they
I was surprised to see Ted Nivison. I was like,
yeah,
oh my
Ted
god,
Nivison was part of the crew. And they got together on a soundstage, and they got extremely hammered, and just sang a bunch of these video game related songs like Super Mario Bros. Theme and stuff, and they call it the Drunk Man's Choir, and it is royalty free video game music. And the reason it's royalty free is it's so bad YouTube doesn't pick up the fact that it is copyrighted music, because they're all just fucking hammered, like a bunch of like middle-aged men just hammered. And it's so funny.
The interviews are great on that. They're like, I fucking hate this guy, and then it cuts to them just singing together, fucking holding each other.
It's like a 2-3 minute video. It's really
But
funny.
no, I agree. Doug is amazing. He uses, I don't know, have you heard of Doug?
Nope.
He uses like his Twitch chat as like, it's like pretty much you watch for Twitch chat, but also he's there. He like creates like games with them and like does stuff. Like the one that I showed Charlie was it was abiding the laws, but Twitch chat decides like
Abiding the laws in GTA.
yeah, and then, like but they decide like the chaos that happens.
Oh, okay.
So
And
they
they, like,
donate money, and like something fucking crazy just happens, like a meteor shower or whatever.
I've probably seen.
And they
Clips
went to
of his
court. They went to court.
Like he brings his Twitch chat to court, and like
Oh my gosh.
they vote whether he broke the law or not. But like he's super good at coding. So like
Really
he
good at
he does things where like he'll play Peggle, but the Twitch chat will be playing Peggle, and they just have to like spam up, down, right, left, and like just Twitch chat plays Peggle.
He
I
just
love
watches it.
Peggle.
Or
Peggle's
like
amazing.
they do like there's this one I watched. It was like a YouTube speed run. Like he'd be like, find me a hot dog in 10 clicks, and he had this hot spot thing that he set up, so it would show.
They're
People-
really unique ideas.
People
too.
would click on their screens at home, and then it would show a percentage of where those clicks were. So they'd choose a YouTube video, and the majority video they chose, he'd play, and they would try to find like a video with a hot dog in it, within
Oh.
10 clicks or whatever.
like the
just shit like
content that he does is really like unique.
It's super unique. It's super cool.
Oh man,
So
that
just
is-
a little Doug plug.
Yeah.
A little Doug
that,
plug.
that is one of my favorite things to do, is going on like Twitter or YouTube. Not much is YouTube because it's so content specific, and a lot of the stuff that I watch is not. I don't know. It's not like gaming or anything.
Mm.
It's really not anything interesting. That's
It's interesting to me, so
it's interesting to me. And
Okay.
definitely not to you.
No, it is.
But I watch fucking like baseball documentaries.
yeah,
okay?
no,
I got
me and Charlie watch football videos all the time.
I got
It's really
hammered.
awkward when they get like a lot of gaming videos and it's
Trevor.
the Miami Dolphins. It's like,
Trevor.
oh, okay.
I got hammered at I don't even remember what we call him. I got hammered at Alex's house one time. I don't remember what actual fake name we used for him. I'm just gonna call him Alex. He doesn't care. There's 10 Alexes in our friend group. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I got hammered at his
ripped.
house. I was talking to a woman, and his Xbox controller was right in front of me, and I started putting on. She wanted to watch like car crash videos. So what do? I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid, and I put on a Moneyball documentary. And I sat there and I watched it for 40 minutes until he brought a hose inside and sprayed me.
That's
A
lovely.
fucking Moneyball documentary.
It's an accurate
It's-
response to
it's-
that.
That girl has never talked to me since.
It's funny though, because I consume most of my content through YouTube. That's if I'm like just at home alone and like I'm not playing video games, I'm watching YouTube. I'm not on
Oh, yeah.
Netflix or Hulu or something like that. Like that's where I consume my content. And some people are just they're not the same. But I don't know why. Like I'd love to be able to get into TV shows sometimes, but there's
Yeah.
something so easy about watching just a 15-minute YouTube video
Yeah.
over and over and
Well,
over
you
and
can,
over
you
again.
can pick up at any part.
Exactly.
It doesn't really matter. Like, if you don't pay attention, it's not going to hurt if you watch their next video or whatever, because usually they don't. Like, whoa. Holy shit.
Voice crack. Someone's
Yeah,
balls drop. Ball drop. Can we get a ball drop?
I was trying not to burp. I was trying not to burp.
Sure.
No, like it doesn't matter. Like if you watch like a Mr. Beast video, for example, it doesn't matter if you watch like I buried myself for a year, and then you watch like a video of him and his friends going to Antarctica. Like it doesn't matter. They don't line up. You can just watch.
Oh, but
them at any
there's
point.
underlining lore to it.
Speaking
there is,
speaking
but
of
that's same
Mr.
with
Beast,
everything.
New video tomorrow.
I've been subscribed to him since 3 mil, and he's
Yeah.
at 225 million now. I was one of the first.
I was a little
which is
earlier,
crazy to say
but-
because 3 mil.
Which I know 3 million is like, oh okay, yeah, but
That's
then
a
you're
lot
like
of
100,
subscribers, but
or 200.
no,
He's at 200.
compared to 225 million.
225. That's what he at now.
He's the most
Damn,
subscribed
that's
to
fucking
YouTuber.
insane.
I'm not sure if he's past T-Series
He's
yet.
very close.
but
I know
if-
that.
I think
He's
if you
super
combine
close.
all of his channels,
Yeah.
100%. Because it's like, I mean, it's a pretty large percentage of like
He's an
not just
empire.
America's
America has like
population, but like the entire world's population. Like
I don't know where my phone went.
I think America is like at 350 million or
Just
400
despawned.
million or something like that.
Yeah.
So he almost has theoretically all of America subscribed.
Oh,
Half
yeah.
of America subscribed.
Yeah.
Like that is ridiculous.
And like, doesn't matter what age you are.
How many people live in the United States of America?
Thanks, Trevor.
A lot. Oh, she's gonna go. This is what I found.
Yeah. Come, this is so awkward.
Just gave up. Just gave up.
Oh, I didn't
How
see
many
anything.
people live in the United States of America?
2023. It's gonna give you some statistic from 1984.
It's connected to the wrong Wi-Fi.
As of
We're
January 1st, 2023,
Oh.
the population of United States of America, USA, was estimated to be 337,550,900.
So he has 2/3 of
Wow.
America
This is an
subscribed to
increase
him.
of
That's
0.75%.
insane.
That's insane.
Like
That's nuts.
yeah, that's really really. One day we're gonna be that big.
When they were gonna be that big?
Yeah, not to brag, but I have a YouTube video that has like 180,000 views on it.
It's more now.
It's
I
more.
think.
Is it?
Yeah, but,
I don't even check it because it's so fucking stupid.
Speaking of millions, the Powerball is at about that time where I start buying tickets. It's getting up there.
What's it at?
It's at 760 right now.
Oh, that's it. I don't think I'll buy a ticket. It's not worth it.
It's still you're winning
I'm-
350 million.
Yes, I'm gonna go buy one on my way home. I'm joking.
Yeah. The drawing's every 3 days. It's tomorrow. I'm buying one for tomorrow.
Yeah,
I-
100%.
It's at the point where I start buying.
Yeah.
Which I'm not addicted to gambling. I swear.
100%.
My mom puts scratch tickets in my stocking every year for Christmas, and
It's a
I-
184,000. Sorry, I just
Yeah,
184,000.
I would just check the two.
oh, for the video. I was about to
it's
say
on
no,
my
the
YouTube
Powerball's more than
channel.
that, but
I
I won.
I haven't changed my YouTube picture to my actual like branding. Don't
Look at
say it out
that.
loud. Don't say it out loud. Thank you.
I won $11 on those scratch tickets.
No way.
On like $50 worth of scratch tickets.
You're
on
like
11
rich.
bucks.
I mean, your
My,
net profit's not that good, but you got money.
I didn't spend any money on the scratch tickets, so my profit's $11.
Never mind.
Positive.
shit.
Only profit.
I still have Briar. So we got a white elephant party. Briar got me like a gift bag type thing, and yeah, sorry, Charlie. And I got like $20-something worth of scratch tickets. I still have one that I haven't, two that I haven't scratched yet, because it's the bingo ones and it takes fucking forever. But
I was depressed
So-
for like 4 days after this party.
I know
I was
It
down
was-
bad.
it was. I felt really
The
bad.
present that I got is still there if it makes you feel any better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I have it?
What is it?
It's a bonsai tree, and
It's
Nicki Minaj over there
Legos.
is definitely not getting it.
It's the Lego bonsai tree?
no,
No.
It's a normal bonsai tree.
Oh, okay.
If it was the Lego bonsai tree,
I thought it was a Lego
I have that. I
No.
have that one.
I
Oh.
literally,
built out there.
literally
I have the
sent you a
bonsai
photo of
No, I
it.
thought it was a Lego one.
It's clearly not a Lego. There's no Lego branding on it
It's
anywhere.
not. It's just a bonsai tree.
It's just a bonsai tree.
It'll be
Oh.
your best friend for the next 140 years.
Wait, so it's
Yeah.
real?
Think?
Yes.
That's
Can I
pretty
have
cool.
it then? Even more?
That's actually a really cool present.
It is a really cool present. Actually, it was really funny because Alex got this. It was he got at the Jungle Schlog with a shirt that said "Cum Dumpster," or was that what it said? "Cum
Cum
Dumpster."
master or something like that. It said something about cum.
Yeah, it was like "Cum Dumpster" or something.
I
And
don't think it said dumpster on
I don't think it did either,
I
but
think
we're
you're
just
mixing
gonna we're just gonna say that "Cum Junkie."
Cum junkie.
Cum
Yes,
Junkie.
that's
It
what
said
was.
"Cum Junkie" on it, and I really wanted it. And then Alex S, not that Alex, different Alex, Balding.
Mhm.
he opened up his bonsai tree. And I was like, I want that so badly. But Alex B made such a big deal about nobody grabbing that present that I made it my mission to get it, even though I didn't want it. And finally, it came to me. I was able to get a present. And I looked him dead in the eyes and said, I want the bonsai tree. And he was like, what the fuck? You did all this time because I got it. And then it went to someone else, came back to me. And then finally, I was like, I want the bonsai tree. It was really funny because he was so pissed. He was so pissed.
I just want to say,
pissed.
I got a pretty good gift.
So, but
it was a Nirvana T-shirt and a Nerf shotgun.
that's epic.
Distasteful as fuck.
Speaking of, I don't know why. Well, I do know why it reminded me of this when you said cum junkie. So
that's not a good segue.
There's a term used in Australia. It's called the term is cum smoker or
What?
cum smokers or something. And it's a term that people will use to say that like let's go smoke, like let's go out back and like smoke like a cigarette. But it's cum smokers, and all I can think is people smoking cum. That's just so.
What's in that cigarette? Tobacco. Not for me.
Cum smokers.
Oh no!
I can't do an Australian accent. Can anyone do an Australian accent here?
Yeah, that was really bad.
That was really bad.
Do it again. I want to hear you do it again.
Or sorry. Hold up.
What another shrimp on the
Macca's,
barbie?
mate. Oh, I want some Macca's right now. Oh.
No, say cum
Patrick, is that you?
smokers.
That's what I had to think about.
No.
Calm dumpster.
Oh my god.
You.
This is off to such a rough start. This is a horrible episode.
Dude, people who listen to Piss Pit, they're used to this
They're
by
gonna
now.
be- yeah.
They're used to
Yeah.
this by now. If they expect order, they're stupid.
Kangaroo.
Didgeridoo.
Apparently in Australia, kangaroos are like deer here. Like they'll just jump out in
Yeah.
front of your car.
Yeah.
Like there's so many dash cam videos
Oh.
of people just hitting kangaroos.
Oh, speaking of which,
I
I
had a
got a
kangaroo
dash
today.
cam. I got a dash cam, and
That-
within the first...
Really?
Yeah, I did. I don't know if I actually still have the clip, but within the first, 2 times driving with my dash cam, there was somebody who just, turned left onto a road that is a one-way and just started driving on the wrong side of the road.
You're like, wait, hey, hey.
That's why I got this. That's why I got the camera.
So
That's illegal.
Speaking of, what was everyone's favorite Christmas present they got? We haven't even talked about Christmas.
I
go
got a
around. We'll start with-
Goochland t-shirt.
We're going. Okay. We're
We'll,
going.
we'll start with Nikki.
We're starting with Nikki. We're going clockwise here.
Probably my favorite one was I got a suitcase.
Yeah, I got that last year. I got a
No.
super cool suitcase
This
last
one's
year.
different.
Um,
It's a suitcase to hold all of my makeup.
Makeup suitcase.
oh my gosh, that somehow got worse. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
I bet that's really cool.
No, it's like in the Hannah Montana movie. Like
Oh,
in the
never mind. This
beginning.
is awesome. This is fucking sweet.
She has this like suitcase and it unfolds and it has all these layers and all of her like makeup and stuff.
Like an
is in
onion.
it. Sure.
Ogres are like onions.
But I
Got
just
layers.
have so much that I need somewhere to put it because it's in a Home Depot box right
Are you?
now.
Would you
That's
call
lovely.
yourself a makeup person?
Yeah.
Never would have guessed.
Would have never
Yeah,
guessed.
Yeah. This is all natural, guys. I woke
Yeah.
up like this. This
Yeah.
is
How
real.
many bottles of makeup do you think you have?
Bottles.
Bottle.
I
Makeup.
fucking know.
Articles of makeup. I don't know.
Tubs of makeup.
Tubs. 5-gallon
No.
tubs.
How much money worth of makeup? Do you
Oh,
have
Oh, that's a good
good.
one.
Oh,
That's how much
God.
money.
I want to
in
say
your room right now?
What do I put in the line at?
I would say.
Oh wait,
Five-
we're
wait,
doing
wait,
higher,
hold on,
lower,
hold on.
higher, lower.
okay.
Over, under?
Over, under. We're doing under. Under is we're
gonna
going.
put the line at
we're,
450.
no, I was gonna say like 250. For
Like
under.
250?
Yes,
250 for
Oh, okay.
under. For over, we're saying $1,000.
No. That's not how it works. You
No, I have to
fucking
tell you.
uneducated gambler. The line stays there, and you
Oh.
have to guess over or under that.
Yeah.
I was
First amount.
okay.
So-
I was
Okay, so I'll say over under
okay. Then we're doing
500.
450.
450?
450.
Over under.
Over.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
Over.
am I saying that?
No, we were supposed to bet on it.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
well, we're changing it now. So
The number's now at 700.
700.
700, and I'm saying over.
I'm gonna say under.
Trevor.
I was hoping you were going to say over because I was going to say under, but now I have to really think about this.
Yeah.
700.
Someone's gonna be right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say under.
What did Solomon say?
He said under.
What did you say?
I said over.
Charlie's right.
Yeah.
Holy
Boom.
shit.
That's insane, dude.
I probably have. I'm trying to think about what I have right now. If I'm including everything.
Everything. In your room.
it's-
In your room
Yeah,
right
makeup
now.
related. It's probably at least $4,000.
That's a fucking down payment on a car. That's crazy.
That's
yeah.
not what I was. I was expecting like $2,000, and I still was gonna be shocked at $2,000.
But I'm
I was
not
expecting
saying.
like $65.
Well, I'm not saying that it's $4,000 as in like I have multiple products. It's some products are at least like $60-$70 for one thing. So it's a lot. It adds up really quickly.
But still, $60-$70 for one thing. That's still like
At least 12
like-
things.
But I didn't buy all of this.
Not wrong.
I didn't buy all of it myself. I get free stuff from my workplace.
from your concert deals. And
Yeah, my
all your
concert
all your
deals.
ad
So
ad
you-
promos.
So
Yeah.
you just have like a $4,000 retail value.
Yeah,
so. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
It'd be
that
it
makes
would
sense. Should
suck
open your own
if
makeup shop.
I got robbed. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to school for stuff like
Swag.
that. So.
For makeup,
No skincare.
skincare.
Yeah.
That sounds
Boring.
No. That sounds a lot.
Asshole.
I mean this in the nicest way possible.
Oh no.
Trevor
that
does
sounds,
not get
That sounds
woman.
a lot less lame, I guess. It sounds interesting. It sounds
Okay.
important at least.
Would it be
It's kinda
would it be
cool.
like skincare as in like? Well, I wasn't really thinking when I thought about
Well,
that. Like taking care of your
can-
skin.
Well, it can range
Yeah,
from
that is what skincare is.
me
Really?
doing like waxes,
like
tans,
like in 40-Year-Old Virgin, where they.
So-
they
Yes.
Are you gonna work at one of those like those happy ending places?
Oh God, no. I hope to
you can.
go into a nursing program and then I can do
You can do them there too.
Botox and filler. So if you guys want big juicy lips,
Big juicy.
hit
What
me
about like
up.
a BBL?
If I want
No.
big juicy lips, I'm just gonna grab a shot glass.
And go.
Oh my God,
Yeah, basically. That was an awful sound.
that's
It's a
so
terrible
I
sound.
did that. Did you guys do that when you were younger?
I
when it
actually
came
never
out?
did it. I never
No,
did.
we're
No
we're
way.
sane
I
human
stuck
beings.
when I was like
Oh, no.
3 years old. I took my grandma's vacuum and I just went straight to my lips for like 5 minutes.
Oh wow!
It was
So
a long
bad.
time.
That is a long
Okay,
time.
let's get back on track here. Favorite Christmas present, Solomon.
My favorite Christmas present. I got a new wallet.
Hell yeah, dude. No, new wallet's huge.
It's honestly a toss up between my shoes and my dash cam. I'm probably gonna go with my shoes just because I have to stand and walk around for like 10 hours a day.
What shoes?
I got Hoka Clifton 9s.
Those are good.
Yes, I've already gone through one pair, and my mom just got me the exact same pair that I already had. And like no joke, compared to my old pair, they're like an inch taller. Like they have a really big sole on them, but they're really they're really nice for. They're not like overly comfortable. Like I got a pair of like Skechers memory foam or whatever when I was like 13, and those were comfortable, but those were way too soft. Like they were comfortable to the point where it felt gross, and these ones are like
It's a weird-
perfect.
Okay.
What?
That does not make sense to me.
Sorry.
It makes sense to me.
Semi makes sense.
Thank you.
Well, and
Thank
Hoka's are really good shoes.
Yeah,
Like
they
really
hold up.
good.
They hold up really good. Usually, I'm the type of person who goes through shoes like 2 months, 3 months, and my foot is like busting out the side of them. These ones, because I had a pair of Hokas before. Sorry, I keep burping.
No, you're good.
These ones had lasted me like 7-8 months, and they were amazing. They had a little hole in the side of them, but like other than that, they were amazing. I used them for hiking. I used them for walking. I used them for fishing. I used them for I already said hiking. I used them
Used them for walking.
Yeah, no, I
hiking,
literally used them for everything.
hiking.
Cutting wood, like going out and chopping logs, like going and picking up
Solomon's a real man.
underbrush.
Yeah,
No,
whoa.
no, like these are
whoa.
things where people are like,
Titties
you
are
should
hard.
put boots on. Don't. These are things where people were telling me
Wasn't
like,
good.
hey, put boots on, and I was just walking around in these, and it was incredible.
Did you ever go out into the middle of nowhere and make yourself a shack with those shoes on?
I didn't make myself a
Oh my God,
sort
he's-
of. No, I
What?
did. Yeah, we went camping.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be the Mexico story from the pilot.
No, that I didn't have those shoes then.
Wham!
Yeah, where my grandpa fucking broke my thumb and then blamed it on me because he smashed my hand with it. Still get mad about
Okay,
that.
Calm down, John.
we're getting off
Sorry.
subject. Trevor, favorite Christmas present?
My favorite Christmas present has to be.
Sorry.
What?
I was thinking of the one that you showed me from the NASA guy.
That's a sick present.
You know, I wasn't gonna say that, and what I was gonna say was super lame, but
I'm sorry.
for anyone wondering, Solomon just pulled out a note on his phone that said, "I have to pee."
I didn't want to interrupt anything.
I mean, I'll just mute you.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think we're
That's what I-
good without you for a
Okay.
little bit.
that was
I think
It
you're
took
on,
me-
I think you're on 3. I think you're. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're
Yeah.
good.
Dude,
Okay.
it took me a second to realize what that said. I have to get up now because Solomon has to.
All right.
You
Well.
can get out?
Oh my God. This is. I'm so glad I muted your mic, but still.
Can you fit through that, Patty?
Yeah, he's got it. All right. Favorite Christmas present?
That was amazing. So my favorite one was slippers. I got slippers, and I fucking love slippers, dude. Especially with how disgusting my floor is downstairs, just because we have children and a dog, and everybody in my house are fucking animals. Slippers are huge, but the coolest present I got, which Nikki over there so gladly was like, went on monkey mode, was, what is that even called?
Loop lasso.
Loop lasso, which is made by a NASA engineer, probably
Oh
Mark
my
Rober.
God.
And it's so it's so stupid. It's
But it's so
so
awesome.
stupid, but
No,
it's
it's like-
so cool.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, you were
everyone-
mesmerized. I was like,
everyone-
look at this.
everyone-
And
I know.
you're like,
Everyone listening to this knows what a loop lasso is. I mean, they were all over TikTok.
that's a good
a
point.
couple
I
months
also
ago.
need to pee as well.
Yeah, we've got a line here, Trevor.
And yeah, no, I
Nikki's
realized
going
that.
next.
Yeah, Nikki's going
Yeah,
next.
sorry.
But
Um,
I can go last.
my
cool.
favorite Christmas
No,
present.
no.
Oh, you're not done yet.
No, I am. But Charlie, what is your favorite Christmas present?
Aw.
Thanks for asking, Trevor.
You're welcome.
Wow.
This guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. So it's kind of a toss up for me.
Yeah.
Because we got probably my favorite, which would be the Lego Stark Tower that I got.
It's huge.
It is a 3-foot tall, exact replica of the Avengers or Tony Stark Tower. From Avengers.
From the first Avengers movie, which was in
Yeah,
2012.
and it is a scene taken out of that movie with all the spaceships, Loki spaceships flying through the sky, and Hulk grabbing on the side of the building. It's super cool. But like the most viable present that I got, it's hard to say. I think the most viable present. Oh, what? I'm blanking here. But there's something really viable that I got.
Yeah, was there?
I don't know why I'm blanking.
It's so viable that your
That I
mind
can't
was,
even-
it was like, forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it was like similar to Solomon's like shoes, but we're just gonna move on.
Nikki just fell.
Yeah, we're going through our bathroom breaks here. But yeah,
That's not bad though.
I'm back.
Yeah, Solomon's back. The Stark one is so cool though. You forgot to
is
mention the
super
little the details on it.
Yeah, the attention to detail is
It's
crazy.
insane. Like just you're just on like the first part and you're talking about the gum underneath the fucking
gum under
table.
the bench and the little vending machine with the actual soda pop bottles in it. And
Like that's insane. Oh my gosh, guys, Nikki's gone. This is original. Season 2. Season 2.
I'm so surprised that her car is not full of dents.
she just walked in.
Just walked back in. Nothing. Are you done?
Okay. So
It's been such a great. What a great way to kick off season 2.
My open
this
notes
episode
idea
has
really
been.
took off.
I want to see.
gotcha. This is this is going to a 2-man podcast. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Me and Trevor hold this down.
No, yeah, we got this for it now. So
Yeah.
the Patriots won against the fucking Broncos, and Russell Wilson got benched.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with
Which
that?
isn't. There was a stat where it was like the most completions, and Russell Wilson's like 3rd out of all the QBs this season.
No, Russell Wilson's like. Ooh, sorry.
You're good.
Russell Wilson's like pretty good this season.
No,
Like,
he's been really good.
Listen, he's not as good as he was when he was on the Seahawks, and this is not me saying that him going to the Broncos made him worse.
Mhm. Well, it was that injury. It was his
It was
wrist.
yeah, it was
His wrist
his
really
thumb.
fucked with him. It was his thumb. Was it his
Yeah,
thumb?
it was his thumb. He had a torn
Alright.
ligament for his thumb. I don't know, something about that. Like he hadn't been the same since, and that kind of sucked.
I mean,
Are
like
we talking
I'm not.
about Russell Wilson here?
Oh, we are.
We're talking about
How did you know?
we mentioned the Patriots game, Patriots Broncos, and then
Mhm.
I mentioned Russell getting benched, and now we're on that.
Jared Stidham, baby.
Jared Stidham, which, as I was saying,
Do
like
they play on Saturday or Sunday?
they play Sunday. I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea. It's so hard at this time of the year to
Yeah,
know when
they
teams
play
are playing.
whenever.
I more so care about the game on Monday. I don't know if you guys were still in the middle of something, but
we are. We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
okay.
My biggest thing is that like I liked Russell. Obviously, Seahawks were my second favorite team, so I loved Russell, loved everybody on the team. But I was like, the
Obviously.
moment that he got traded to the Broncos, I was like, I think
Everything went south.
everything went south. Everything went south for him
Yeah.
too. Like the
No,
PR
And it wasn't even
leading
like,
up to the season, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy because everyone was like, "Oh, the Seahawks are gonna suck," and
Yeah.
they had they weren't bad.
Well, like the thing is that Gino, prior to being the starter, proved to be just terrible.
And
Yes,
I got a video
He got
recommendation from
punched in the
2021,
face.
and when Russell went injured, like
When
they
he
were,
was-
I don't know why. I got,
when Russell went injured the season before the trade and Gino went in, he was
he was
horrible.
terrible.
Yeah.
We
I
went
remember-
to a
yeah,
game
that Jaguars game.
that Jaguars game Gino started and
That
they
was
won,
Awesome.
but it was not a good game.
Like Gino, I don't know what happened. I think it was just the fact that he was the starting quarterback.
He-
Like
he
everything
built
clicked
the
for him.
confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's bad this year, but
The first team reps.
He's not terrible, but he's
No,
not.
he's honestly not that bad.
but it was so crazy. Like, it's why people say like the NFL scripted. Like the fact that the Broncos and the Seahawks played in the opening game,
First
Yes.
game.
like the first
Oh my gosh.
after the trade, like that was crazy.
I remember that game so vividly. And they have in the last like 5 years they've actually played each other a lot, it feels like. Between Nikki's back.
Nikki's back,
And Trevor's leaving?
and Trevor's leaving.
All
to go,
right, I guess we're
everyone's
gonna-
going pee.
Since the woman's back, we're gonna stop talking about sports.
No, we're still talking about
keep it
sports.
Also, if you say anything, I can't hear you with these on.
all right, we're back. So the why I said the game on Monday I'm more excited for the Huskies
Oh, yeah,
playing
absolutely.
Texas, New Year's Day, Sugar Bowl,
I'm
big
so-
time game.
Horns down.
What?
Horns down.
Yeah, Longhorns.
It kind of sucks because I don't know. I'm going into the game. I want the Huskies to win. I feel
They
like they have
can
a solid,
win.
I feel like they have a very good chance. But I always, and this is for any sports team that I'm a fan of, I feel awful in playoff situations. When the Mariners made the playoffs and they were down, I don't even remember how large the deficit was. But when they were down against the Blue Jays, I was like, okay, series is going to be over. And they came back. And then they played the Astros, and obviously it was like, hey, this is game over. And they played like fucking 21 innings. Like, anytime that one of my favorite sports teams makes it to the playoffs, Seahawks, Huskies, Mariners, like, I was going to say Sounders, but I don't even know how fucking soccer works in a season.
Same.
But anytime any of my favorite teams makes the playoffs, like I always have an awful feeling. It's just like my fantasy football matchups. Every single week, I text you and I go, I have a bad feeling about this week.
No, that's totally fair. I had a conversation with my dad about the Huskies in the playoffs this year, and he said, I was like, all bias aside, do you really think the Huskies can win on Monday? And he's like, all bias aside, yes. They have to put up 38 though. It's going to be a shootout.
Yeah. You know what I think would be really fun? If for some reason, and I know this isn't going to happen, but if for some reason Arch Manning went in the game for Texas,
That would be so insane.
it would be so weird because he's like 19.
Yeah,
Like, he's
a kid.
so young, but he's like the most highly touted prospect since like Trevor Lawrence.
Obviously,
Like-
because he's
Yeah.
nephew of
Yeah,
Peyton Manning.
he's son of.
He has the fucking just the criteria around him. Too. Sorry,
But
I had a
we'll-
pig pointing at me and I had
we'll-
to fix it.
We'll get off the sports. 'Cause
Wait,
the woman's
what?
Oh, we're not off the sports.
Oh,
The
wait,
woman
no.
wants to
She's
say
gonna
something.
talk about women's soccer, I bet you.
Or the WNBA.
We're gonna see about Brittany Griner.
I watched Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
I don't remember who played.
I don't either. To be
It was
Because
the
I think there was
Ravens and the
3 games.
49ers. And I remember that vividly
Yeah.
because I lost a fantasy game because Brock Purdy threw 3 fucking
Four. He threw
interceptions.
I remember the game.
4
Four.
interceptions.
He got benched.
Yep.
Actually, he had an injury, but we all know he got benched.
He got benched. Anyways, continue. Sorry. I just had to rant there for a
No,
second.
it's-
You're doing great,
it's
Nikki.
cool. And I don't do sports. I don't watch them. But I watched this one because it was like at Christmas and my brother-in-law put it on. And I watched when I don't remember who it is.
What were the colors?
Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah.
49ers and the Ravens.
The ref fell.
Oh, this was the Niners game.
Yep.
Yeah.
He fell backwards. And he just kind of laid there for a bit. And what's his name? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Wasn't I don't think he expected the referee to be on the ground.
Definitely
So
not.
So you gotta think about it. He's looking downfield and he's
Yeah.
running.
Yeah.
So he
All of a
didn't
sudden,
look
bro just falls.
where he was going, and it looked like he stepped on the referee's hand and then kept going and kind of like freaked out and fell. And the referee looked so embarrassed. It was so bad. The camera kept panning to him
So funny.
after this whole ordeal, and he just got really nervous. And I think, what is that? He got a safety?
Yeah.
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 It was
Dude,
you know,
2-0
imagine-
for a really
imagine-
awkwardly long time.
So it obviously didn't have any implications, but I said this right when it happened. Imagine if the Ravens lost by 2
Dude, that would have been
or
so
by
would've-
1.
Oof,
Like-
they would have never. Baltimore would have been more of a shootout. Like there would have been more violence than there normally is.
Yeah, it would have
And it's
been
Baltimore.
bad.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
If
so
they
funny.
lost by
When
1
it
or 2
happened,
points.
I was outside. I just hear my uncle like shout at me. He's like, Lamar just tripped over a ref. And I'm like, the game just started.
They hit the second tower.
I ran inside.
You can't say that.
No, it's fine. We're Americans. We can joke about that. It's our way of coping.
Yeah, the other day, on Christmas Eve, for some reason, I usually
Like where
start.
this is segueing.
I usually start my day off by like I'll wake up, do my stuff, and I'll sit there like kind of scrolling through Twitter. Like that's how I will see the majority of my news. And for some reason, my entire feed was just 9/11 like memorials and 9/11 videos for like 2 hours, and it genuinely like they were genuinely so sad. And I'm like scrolling through, I'm like, oh, this is awful. And I look through the comments. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's your first mistake.
Some of these people are fucking hilarious.
Well, you gotta think about it. Oh, wow.
No, I'm not gonna go any further than that because I don't specifically remember any of them, but I do remember like being really sad and then just immediately laughing until I almost cried.
It's 9/11's a genuinely like serious topic,
It
but the
is.
jokes are just they're mwah.
You guys need to be stopped. We're
No.
gonna
It's like
change.
it's like that one Twin
Yeah.
Towers advertisement where it says this is as close as some of us will get to heaven.
What the fuck?
Have you
That's-
never?
Oh my
No, it's a
God.
real
Really?
advertisement.
That's a real
Yes,
advertisement?
from like the mid '90s or something. It's
That
a
makes
real
it even
advertisement.
worse.
No,
I mean, it does, but it's still like
It is.
crazy that was a thing.
or like I know we talked about this last week. But in
Jet
Home Alone-
fuel?
in Home Alone 2, where it like shows him on the Twin Towers and it pans out, and then literally the next frame is just a picture on the wall that says airport security. So fucking funny, and I don't know why. It's so bad.
I'm telling you, man. Jet fuel burns steel beams. I don't know.
I'm not here.
I don't
This
know.
bit is canceled.
Trevor
Yeah.
just spoke broken English. Jet fuel.
I understand what
some
Trevor's saying. He's trying to say it
steel
was an
beam,
inside
I don't
job.
know.
He's trying to do the whole George H.W. Bush.
How much money did the
It was-
Pentagon lose before?
It was a very serious topic, and we're sorry for all the lives that have been lost.
yeah.
We joke about a lot of stuff. Comedy is one of the biggest things that gets people through grief. And I think that joking about stuff and smiling about stuff should be see? Like, that's funny. We're talking about 9/11.
Stop!
Oh my god.
Stop!
I'm just saying, like,
We're
you know,
done with it.
How did we
comedy,
get to 9/11?
comedy's a big thing, you know, when it comes to grief and stuff.
Oh
So
my god.
I feel like
We
people
were-
should be upset about that.
We were talking about Lamar Jackson.
You're the one that brought it up,
I was
buddy.
the one who brought it up.
Don't even
I brought
start
it up-
trying to make
I
me
brought it
feel
up
bad.
twice in like 1 minute. That's impressive.
It is
I
impressive.
didn't even really want to talk about it. Just remind me.
Should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, we're done with that.
We're done
Yeah,
with
and we're
Lamar
back
Jackson.
to sports. All right,
So
guys.
what do you guys
So-
think about-
A hot dog a sandwich?
yeah,
Wrong.
it is. It is a sandwich.
I don't
I
really
will
care if I'm being honest.
Die on that hill. You know what? Fatty
Is
over there doesn't care
cereal
because he
soup.
doesn't matter. It gets in his mouth anyways.
Is cereal soup?
No. Yes.
Nah,
Yes.
Not really.
No, because it has to be cooked in.
Think about soup.
No.
Does a straw have one or two holes?
It has
it
one
has
hole.
one. This one
it has
I-
one hole.
This one is
it has
actually.
one continuous.
People who
fucking
try
hole.
to tell me who say there's two holes piss me the fuck off.
There's not two fucking holes.
There's
If
not
there's
two holes.
if there's two
It's-
holes,
The whole thing is an elongated hole.
yeah.
It's
That's
like
it.
people trying to say like a cave that like has that goes through a mountain is two holes.
That is one cave with an entrance and an exit through one hole. It is one big hole.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is that? Am I holding up two holes right now? Is that what I'm doing? No, I'm holding up one goddamn
4.
hole. Oh, you fucking genius. God.
I got it.
That's why you work at...
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I work there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about 9/11 then.
Yeah, Jesus fuck.
For someone who works at an airport, right?
Oh.
SeaTac, baby.
TSA.
Yep. That's me.
You know, TSA is actually like a really good career path. Like, not like
yeah, if you want to grope people.
but you make really good money and there's super good benefits.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Trevor's. How do we get you signed
To
up?
get paid?
Oh
Nobody
my
can get
gosh.
upset. Sir, I'm just checking your baggage, sir.
Hey, you
Nice
gotta-
sack you got there, sir.
Is this thing real?
Wow, how much you pay for this?
You know,
Oh my god.
when I went to Mexico, I was so
Mexico.
nervous with TSA because I read
Why?
I
What
read-
did you
I
have
read-
on you?
I read online that vapes were illegal. Nicotine vapes were illegal. They
I
only
remember this.
Oh, yeah.
smoked tobacco.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yes.
I think I've actually mentioned this story on the podcast.
This was like a 10-minute segment on
Yeah,
like our-
on
one of our
Pilot.
first 3.
It was Pilot.
Yeah.
It was the first episode.
So
I
Yeah.
remember this.
Oh my gosh.
So I won't tell the full story then, but I just
You just go
I-
long story short with it.
long story short, I didn't bring my vape because I was so nervous about TSA, but I had nicotine gum that I stored in normal gum, like extra gum packaging, because I didn't want my parents to know.
I
So
remember hearing this
like,
now. I'm like,
that
oh,
made
let's
me
come
feel
back.
like it was like that felt like it was super sketch because it was obviously not extra gum in the extra gum. So I was like, they're gonna see that extra gum and be like, that's not gum.
They're like, what's that?
So I was super nervous going through TSA.
Wouldn't
But-
they just take it from you?
Yeah, but
Yeah, worst thing worse that they're just
they take it, but then my parents are like, why are you taking his gum? It's just gum. And then I'm like,
They're like,
Yeah.
ma'am, that's not normal
yeah,
gum,
yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. And
This is a bomb.
That right there is a fucking explosive, ma'am. Your son's a terrorist. Fucking grabs you, cuffs you. I've always wanted to go back to one of those like back rooms where it's like, you know, where they bring like interrogate people just to say that I've been there.
Like in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
That is a crazy
Yes.
comparison.
Crazy
Yes.
Yes. No. He gets. He's trying to get back. In
That's
because he's
wild.
been in an yeah. He was in one of those rooms. That's all I'm saying.
No, I know, but I've always wanted just for them to be upset at me, so I can go back there and be like, "This is cool." That's it. Probably a story for the podcast, so I can
It
be
would
like,
be a good
We
story.
can do that. We can make that happen.
Yeah. We're gonna
I could-
strap
I'm gonna be completely
2
honest.
tons of C4 onto your chest.
I don't know, officer. I walked in and
timer.
it wasn't there.
How
A
did that get
timer.
there?
And a timer on your
Like
stomach.
a little egg timer. That
40
goes on.
seconds.
That actually,
39.
that reminds me.
38.
um,
37.
37.
So going back to a YouTuber we talked about earlier, Doug. He had a video where one of his friends moved into his house, and they he had Twitch. No, he had Twitch chat buy the things to decorate the room, and one of the things they got was a timer that would let you could go up to like 999 days on the timer, and he stuck it to the door. And the friend was only staying for 2 months, and he set the timer for exactly 2 months when he arrived, and it just stayed there through the duration of the 2 months, just this timer. Like, this is how much time you have left, which I thought was hilarious, and it made me think when the three of us move out eventually, I'll put a timer on both your doors for when rent's due every month.
Dude, because I know you'd surprise us too. If I walk out and I like look up and see a timer that counts down, like what it would be like 28, 27.
Yeah, 28 days.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'd go into your room and I'd shit on your fucking floor. I'd be like, "There's your rent, pal." All right.
No, you should eat the exact amount of money, or eat a check that has the exact amount of money.
It's in there.
There you go.
Yep.
There it
It's
is.
genius. That actually kind of reminds me, my foreman, he, for Christmas, he bought his wife a Apple Watch. And
My mom got an Apple Watch from my dad.
so he wrapped the box, he put the Apple Watch box in another box, and then wrapped that with duct tape, and then wrapped that box in another box with duct tape, and that box in another box with duct tape. It was like 3 or 4 boxes all wrapped with duct tape, and he filled the bigger boxes with rocks, so it felt like super heavy. And I was like, man, you should have done that, but not wrapped the Apple Watch, like just had it in your back pocket. So she'd go through all of these
All of
boxes
these
just for
boxes.
like
Oh my
a
gosh.
Cheeto to be in the center of the last
And
one,
then you'd be
you'd,
like-
pull out the Apple
Dude,
Watch.
that
but, would
reminds
be
me
hilarious.
on Christmas. So it's my family Christmas, you know, and I went outside because I was drinking a little bit on Christmas, you know. Bringing it. That wasn't as good.
That
Um,
fucking hurt.
And I walk back in, and my cousin's boyfriend is there. Like, just randomly appeared. And I was like, oh. And, like, I'm pretty drunk. And he, like, comes up, he's like, hey, man. I'm like, hey. The fuck are you doing here? And he's like, oh, Verena invited me. And I'm like, oh, cool. You see the game? And I start talking about fucking football and shit. And he's like, yeah, uh-huh. Walks away. And I go up to my uncle. I'm like, who invited him? Why is he here? Doesn't he have family to be with? My uncle was like, why are you such an asshole? And I'm like, I'm just really confused. Like, you know, like, what if I bring a friend over? But everybody frowns upon me.
You could have invited me.
I could have invited you.
I wasn't doing anything.
But that brings me to, because we were talking about moving out and stuff. They plan on moving out together.
Isn't she like 16?
She's 17. She's graduating this year. And they've
That's
both
That's a
been
bad
dating.
idea.
That's what I said.
How is she? Does she understand how awful our housing market is? How is she gonna
Yeah.
get money?
That's the
No.
only reason I haven't bought in a house yet.
It's a really bad market.
The
And
market's so
I brought
bad
that up.
right
I was
now.
like, it's a really bad market. They also have
You're
only,
poor. That's
they've-
all you gotta say.
They've only been dating in high school.
Yeah.
Like, the real world is really different,
They haven't been
And-
at each other for more than 8 hours a day.
right? Like,
See,
that's a lot of time together.
Like that's the one thing I talked about with like my foreman at work. They're they're older guys, not a lot older. They're like in their 30s, and like
but they have a house. And
yeah,
shit.
no, I'm super happy like with Corvette. I think she's awesome and everything, but the conversation I had with one of them, he's like all these, because there's a bunch of guys there that work there that are younger than me, and they all have girlfriends and they've been dating for like years, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
Well,
marry
that's
this
hick
person.
girlfriends for you. They
Yeah.
just don't know when to leave.
And he's like all these kids, like, you know, he was like, because we started talking about me and my ex, because I was dating her when I first started working there, and she had been brought up a couple of times, and we were talking about it, and he's like, you know, I'm actually like, I'm happy that you're happy now, like with the breakup, that you've moved on, and like you're in a happy place, because
Hey, he's
like
talking about important shit. Get off
the
your
real
phone.
the real like dating and fun starts when you're 21, when you can start meeting people at bars, at clubs, like. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait to do that, like in 5 months or whatever. But like, don't get me wrong, super happy with Courtney.
Allegedly.
She's awesome, but like allegedly, yeah.
No. Allegedly for the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the allegedly happy. You know, let's go ahead and put our boundaries.
She
up.
is not allegedly a woman. She is a woman. Let's get that out of
allegedly
the
the
way.
age.
She is above the age of 18. Also.
All right, keep going.
So like, I am a little bummed that I'm gonna miss that, I guess.
Miss moving out with a woman.
No. Like being able to go to bars and just socialize
yeah.
and meet
But
new
I
people.
feel like you can do that while in a relationship and still enjoy it.
No, for sure.
It's just.
I mean, it will be different.
The fact
Different.
of like, you know, a girl.
like,
You know, you're
like,
a couple shots deep. You're feeling the music. You look over and you're like, wow.
I can't wait for the.
I don't know if she's a 10 or a 4, but
I can't wait for the three of us to have our house, and Trevor's gonna be single, and he's gonna be bringing home a new woman every night.
yep, I'm gonna be pimping out.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make
have
you a
a-
little
I
jealous.
have a pimp hat for you.
I'm not wearing your fucking
Hey,
pimp hat.
Me and Solomon
Can
are
I
just gonna be
collect the
watching.
money?
Me and Solomon are just gonna be watching Sunday Night Football. Trevor's gonna show up with a woman. It's gonna be like,
Guys,
Going to
okay,
my room.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, let's be honest. I'll be there with you on Sunday Night Football. Like 5 beers deep, just having a good time.
But that actually reminds me. So you know how I mentioned how we should like, in like the hallway of our future
Which
house,
I
we'll-
mistakenly thought that we would
we'll-
have in our faces.
we'll hang like all of our Solomon's Lego Star Wars spaceships
Yeah.
from the ceiling and everything. This would be a little bit expensive, but think how cool this would be if we just bought a bunch of the super big black plates and just put little white studs randomly
like
on them,
space.
and then put those on the ceiling, and then it was like space.
Do they sell just black plates?
Yeah, you can buy the black plates in bulk, and then
We're
just the
doing
white
that.
studs in bulk. And
Guys,
just
we have to make sure
randomly
that
put
our
those.
house is the coolest house
And
out
it
of
was
the
like
entire friend
space
group. We
in
have
the
to make
hallway.
sure.
If we have any hardwood, we're covering it with carpet and linoleum, guys.
No,
We need a
I love
designated cum room.
hardwood. That's gonna be
And-
the podcast.
And
room.
no. No, I want it to be like a little closet where you open the door and it's a chair and a mirror. And that's it.
The walls used to be painted black, and now they're kind of an off-white.
There's a black light, little you can turn on to see your mess.
There's a picture of a clown in the corner.
John Wayne
And
Gacy.
Pamela Anderson. And when you turn the black light on, you can't see his face anymore.
Oh my gosh,
It just goes white.
guys!
There's a bathtub in the corner.
Why is there a bathtub in the
It's
closet?
John Wayne Gacy.
Couple questionable stains in the bathtub.
It's gonna be the same room that has a cellar door
Yes.
leading to the basement.
Yeah,
I'm
so
really-
there's,
I'm really
like,
excited
up to
for us to be moved
34
out,
dead
guys.
bodies. He used to be an upstanding member of the community.
But then he started going to the gay side of town.
No, then he started killing people.
At the gay side of town.
No, he started killing people.
Did you not watch the documentary?
I did.
He
Did
picked
you
up
not?
people,
did
gay
you not-
people, and then killed them
He
at his house.
picked up people and killed them.
A lot of
And
gay
then-
people, though.
It was mainly
There was a
gay
couple
people.
gay people, but
I
there
thought
was.
that was Jeffrey Dahmer.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, that too.
He did.
There's
Yeah.
also
he,
that as well.
Dahmer
But he-
did
but
mostly
he-
gay black men.
But
Yeah.
he also tried to make them zombies by drilling into their
yeah,
brains.
he was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways.
You know what we should have in our room? We should have
we should all dedicate our lives, our rooms, to a specific serial killer. And that
No.
little
I was
No.
gonna say a football team.
yes, that too. We can do both.
No, yeah, we
Solomon's
can.
gonna.
I
have
call
a fif-
Aaron Hernandez.
Solomon's gonna have a 50-gallon vat.
I was gonna
and
have the perfect
a
theme.
fish tank in his room.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
have pictures of clowns and.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I would love a fish tank.
We should get a community fish when we move out.
Yeah, but it should just be like we should go to the fair and get
Because-
a goldfish. That's the only way
Because
to keep it
you're
alive.
gonna own the house, so we can have pets. We should all have like a really weird pet
No, for sure.
that we keep for each other.
Capybara.
alligator.
I was gonna say capybara.
Alligator.
I'd love to have a pet capybara, but it's just not realistic.
It's just not realistic.
You have to have two for one.
I was
Because
thinking like a big iguana.
you can't
or
just get
something.
one. And they shit so much.
I think
Shit
a
lot-
ferret would
and
be
they
cool.
shit in water.
They shit in water, so it makes it
If I
hard to
see a
clean up.
ferret, I'm killing it on sight.
Oh,
You don't like
shit.
ferrets?
No, I
Ferrets
like
are
ferrets. They're cool.
cool.
One of my friends has a ferret. And
Oh,
it's
really?
super cute.
Yeah, I like ferrets.
Yeah.
Ferrets are cool.
I wouldn't want a pet ferret though, because they're expensive. They're like $300, $400.
Well, I think you have to get two of them as well.
Yeah.
You can't just get one.
It's a pack. Same with like a capybara.
Let's get a parrot.
Let's get a parrot.
Those are so loud.
I want a bird
I'm
so
gonna
bad.
I'm gonna teach the
I
parrot to
do
say
not
squawk. Fuck
You
the
guys-
Patriots.
You guys were
I'm
just
gonna
talking
teach them
about
to say pog.
capybaras and how much they
Pog.
shit. You guys were just talking about capybaras and how much they shit, but like parrots and birds in general,
We're not getting a pet bird.
They
not
just
getting-
I know.
fly and poo.
they
That's
they
the
poop
problem.
and piss everywhere. You can't stop it. You
Mid
can't
air
train them.
too.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're like fucking.
Let's see here.
t-
You can't
the-
have
the-
rhinos
the-
or elephants.
Talking about all the talking about all the exotic pets. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably just gonna get a cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are good.
because
And they're super easy to take.
I
care
would
of.
I
Inexpensive
really want
and
a
easy.
French bulldog. I want to put that
They
out there
have so
right
many
now.
issues though. You're
Yeah.
No,
paying so
it's
much
a
in
pug
medical.
that has a lot of issues. French bulldogs.
No,
don't
I
have
think
that
they
much
still do.
issues.
It's like breathing issues and probably like joint issues because they're so small and
No. Me and my
wide.
dad did a lot of research on it. French bulldogs are fine. Okay, it's the pugs because I really wanted a pug, but the pug's the one with a lot of health issues.
You know,
The pugs were
whenever
bred to be
anyone
cute, but then
bring-
their nose got smushed and they couldn't breathe.
Whenever-
Pretty
When they were
much.
breathing,
whenever anyone brings up a pug, all I can think of is Gus.
This guy's
Yeah.
loaf.
Did I ever?
That is an amazing dog. It's
Did
just
I
the
ever-
fattest
oh my gosh,
pug
the
you'll
fattest
ever
pug.
meet.
Did I ever show you guys my pug impression?
No.
No, please.
I don't know if I
I'm
want to see it.
intrigued.
As a piss pit first gentleman.
Hold on, listen.
That's fair.
And yeah, it's exactly what
That's
it
actually
That's a
pretty
really
good.
good sound.
I thought
Thank
it
you.
was real. Oh my god.
is. I
Who
actually
got a
got
dog?
Who
I
got a
have
pug?
I have a pug in my hood.
Oh.
Oh.
Lovely.
Your fat ass must be covering it because I don't see it.
It is. My neck rolls.
But no, I'm excited to move out with you guys. I think it's gonna be a good time.
Let's
Let's do it now.
Seriously,
Same.
I was
I
seriously
don't have
talking.
the money for that.
You're
I
not
was-
showing up.
I was seriously
Kill
talking about it
yourself.
with my father, and I was like, I really want this year to be the year. Like, I have the money to purchase a house right now, but I'm just waiting for the market to go. If the market goes down, this is the year.
I'd be complete. I mean, I know that you guys have way better jobs than me, but I can save. We've proved it before, all right?
I mean,
Not even
If-
that. Like, I mean, like,
I'm looking for something like probably 350 to 400K, like a
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
like a okay, like a three. I think this is you. Like a 3,000 a month mortgage. Because
That's not
then
bad.
3,000 would be easy to pay off between 3 people. 1,000 a month. That's light work. I mean, obviously there's other expenses and everything, but 1,000.
I mean,
a
that's
month
light
for
work for
mortgage
you
is-
guys. No, it's light work for
No,
me.
that's light work for you too. You get as long as you're making 1,000 per paycheck, which is more than any, which
Mhm.
is not more than.
Which
any,
I
we
mean,
make more. than
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, I can do that.
then your other paycheck can go towards other expenses, Wi-Fi, power,
And I would like us all to, like,
water.
pool in on groceries because
Yeah.
the household over there is currently having that issue. Briar's the only person paying for the groceries.
Oh.
And I brought that up. I was like, I feel like how it should be is that, either you take turns, like you'll go this week,
yeah,
whatever.
take turns or like a jar.
Yeah, pull it in and we'll go on a big grocery trip.
I
Woo.
feel
One of
like
the
you should buy separately and then ask the person, "Hey, can can I use this?
Uh,
I feel like
the first thing I'm getting when I move out of my parents' house is my own Costco card.
That's fair.
You save so much money on groceries. If you just go do one $400 Costco trip, you save so much money on groceries.
So yeah, we could just all pool in for. You'll have a Costco card, and we'll all pool in, and we'll just go as a family. We'll go grab some stuff, and then
Yeah.
like you're like, oh, I really want that, and that's over budget. You'll be like, okay, well, this one's on me, guys, and I'll buy that.
I mean,
me
like,
too.
yeah, Nikki as
I
well.
Yeah,
want some
Nikki can
stuff.
visit once in a while.
I want some stuff.
We'll have a corner in the pantry dedicated to your stuff.
I'll just hide in the pantry.
Okay.
I'll pay you guys like $5 a month to just kind of.
How about
sit there.
10, and we'll call it a deal.
$9.50.
However much the pantry costs is how much you will pay. alright?
It'll just be my favorite snack.
Open the door and be like, oh, hey, Nikki, how's it going?
My straws.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big purchase.
Veggie straws.
Costco has huge boxes of them too.
Yeah, they do.
I bet you know that.
We love Costco.
God.
Costco is awesome.
Agreed.
Solomon, thanks for joining us. We were just talking about how we actually don't want you to live with us, if that's cool.
You've been replaced with me.
All I heard was veggie straws.
You got the gist then.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really hoping this year's the year.
I'm hoping
And-
this year's the year too. That would
Well,
be really cool. I'm
Yeah.
kind of
Technically
tired of
can't
living
do-
with my parents.
It can't be this year.
I mean, next year.
Oh,
And 3
we got a
years.
funny guy. We got a funny guy.
How
Look
soon
at this funny
do you
guy.
guys?
I'm just waiting on the market. I have the money to put it down.
We
payment on a
literally,
house.
honestly, you could buy one right now, and we could be moved out.
What about you guys? How close?
I'm not moving out until they're ready because I can put a down payment on a house, but I can't pay a mortgage off by
Mortgage.
myself.
I
Alright.
could
Yeah.
pay a mortgage right now. Could
I-
you? Like if
Yeah,
he's like,
Split
no,
between
I-
3 people.
I definitely could, but between 3 people it would be so much easier.
it'd be so much easier.
How
and it
much
would-
is a mortgage?
It depends on the house, but
Yeah.
like what I'm looking for like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or maybe even 4-bedroom if we can find the right thing. Or like it'd be nice to have an extra bedroom or office for the podcast room. But if it's not in the budget, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and that's gonna run you like 350, 400K, which on a 360 month mortgage,
That's 30 years.
yeah, 30-year mortgage. That's gonna be like $3,000 a year,
That's
which
not
A month.
a year.
a month. Excuse me.
'Cause
Sorry. Which
I'm
we can make
assuming
work between the 3 of
No,
us.
The
that's
plan
very
is
easy.
that
bad.
obviously since you're gonna get like probably like a 30-year, like that's gonna be your house. Is that you
Yeah.
also want to plan for that house for like your future as well.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly,
You're
like,
gonna stay with the house,
the
obviously.
house that I purchase, like, I will continue to live in after you guys move out.
Yeah.
I will raise a family
Are you
in
not
this
allowed
house.
to leave once you?
No,
do
you
that, or-
no, you can. You just have to pay off the rest. So like, if like, I buy a $300,000 house, and I would decide this isn't my house. I'll sell that house for $500,000-$600,000 because that's all houses do. They just go up.
Mm.
So then I'll take that money, that $500,000, and I'll pay off whatever else I have to pay off on the house. So let's say I've paid off a total of $150,000. Then I'll give them the city, the government, the $150,000,
The bank.
the bank, the $150,000, and then I pocket $350,000, and then I use that to go put a down payment on another house, and buying the first house is the hardest step. After that, it gets easy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quotation marks.
I'm seeing an infinite money glitch in this.
Buying
Okay,
more.
realistically, the housing market, it goes up 90% of the time.
No,
But it's-
obviously,
yeah.
like 2007 or 8.
2008. Yeah, I
there was
remember.
a huge drop. It happens,
It happens.
and it's bound to happen soon-ish. We
Yeah.
haven't had a drop in a while, but as long as you can continue paying it off, it will eventually go up again.
Yeah.
That's all it does is go up 90% of the time.
For the most part, yeah.
Like I when I first turned 18, Devin, his family wanted to move to California, and me and Trevor were like, no, that's not okay. We're gonna rent a cheap apartment, the 3 of us. We're going to live, the three of us, you know, pay rent every month. We're going to figure this out. You're staying in Washington. My dad sat me down. He's like, if that's the best thing for you, then by all means do it. But from an outside perspective, I don't believe that's the best thing for you. You have a pretty good gig here. I think you should keep saving and buy a house. I bought the house that you were born in, the Renton house, in 98. I bought it for $150,000.
That's like 70 years ago.
I bought it for $150,000, and I didn't do anything special, just general upkeep, you know, like mowed the lawn, watered the grass, like kept it nice, and I sold it for $350,000. And I sold it in 2007, the year before the crash. He sold it, and he over doubled his money, just from general upkeep. And then he purchased this house,
trying to whistle.
which costed $500,000, and now this house is valued over $1 million.
This house is valued over $1 million.
Yes.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
fucking absurd.
Isn't that crazy? That's what the
absurd.
market's at right now.
Yeah, because that means that my house would be, I mean, it would honestly probably be like $700,000, but it's like, it's close. And
Yeah.
we've gotten a lot of work done to it.
Yeah.
New deck, new windows.
Oh yeah, that would up it up to probably over $1 million for sure. With this market,
The issue
highly doubt it.
is the property.
that's
with-
also
with,
too, yeah.
with Solomon's house. Those
Dude,
develop.
Not really. We have about a.
I mean,
we
you guys have
about-
property, but
we
like
have the
people,
same amount as you. Maybe like.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe like 10 square foot.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't have it. We don't have like a big shed like you do.
Yeah.
We have a small one, but like we have a deck and a nice yard.
So,
Like
yeah,
a brand
the
new
market.
fence.
90% of the time, all it does is go up. I mean, granted, he got lucky. He sold the house
Yeah.
in 07,
Oh, of course.
right before the crash, and then he bought this house pretty much during the crash, or right at the start of that crash. So like, it really didn't matter. He's like, I'm gonna have this house for the rest of my life. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I plan on dying in pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not an infinite money glitch, so to speak, but investing in property is the easiest way to make money.
You just have to be smart about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which is why he's gonna deal
The
with
way-
all the
well-
finances.
Yeah. To be fair, the way that you explained it the first time to Nikki, it did sound like an infinite money glitch. If you buy a house for $200,000 or whatever, and then it goes up to $350,000, then you sell it, you have 150.
Yeah,
It
but
sounds like an infinite money glitch. There's also a lot of taxes and
a lot of taxes.
actual
and
government stuff involved that's outside of the bank.
it takes a lot of work too. You know, you can't just buy a house and then it'll go up.
Well-
There's general upkeep. Like my
Yeah.
dad, he spent thousands to replace the windows, to paint the
Yeah.
house, to change the water pipes, to change the electrical, to like just the time that it takes to mow the lawn every week, to pressure wash the sidewalk, to keep it looking nice, to keep it valued high. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of money.
Do you have an HOA?
No.
Okay.
Not here.
Yeah, fuck HOAs. I got banned. Oh my gosh, this is this is my autistic breakdown of the week.
It's back, baby.
I haven't had one in a while because I am not a social butterfly. I don't go out in public unless if I can't avoid it. I don't go out in public because I just don't like being around people that I don't know. If I'm being honest, I got banned from our community Facebook page this morning because
Oh, this is recent.
somebody posted a picture and like a 4-year-old, not a 4-year-old, but like a pretty young kid
Oh God.
got silly putty on like a little bit on their door as like a joke, I almost said hit and run, like a ding dong ditch. They like knocked on their door, sprayed silly string, and then ran off, and they got fucking pissed. So I saw the post, and I was like, "This is your kid. Take care of your little shit." It's like, this is awful. I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, this is hilarious." So I'm barely on Facebook, so I commented with the laughing emoji instead of liking it or having a sad face or offering thoughts and prayers. I thought it was fucking hilarious, so I commented a laughing face. I immediately got swarmed with people. Why do you think this is funny? There's an elderly woman living in that house. And I just responded with fuck you, this is hilarious. Instantly banned, and then I got a call from the president of our HOA.
Oh my God.
I'll say his name, William Gatlin. Fuck you, dude. You suck. I know where you live. And he calls me and he's like, "Hey, what you said, that really upset a lot of people." And I was like,
Oh
"Yeah,
my
that's
God.
awful. Hey, remember when you said that there was no fireworks or fires during 4th of July? He's like, I do remember that. And I was like, yeah. You remember when we had a bunch of fireworks and fires in our field? And he's like, yeah, that was awful. And I was like, yeah, that was me, you fucking asshole. I wasn't going to do any fireworks or fires during 4th of July. And then I saw him post something about it saying don't do it. So I started like a massive bonfire in our backyard. And then I started encouraging people to light off fireworks in the field, which prompted a police response. I wasn't even home.
Solomon is a ringleader. Back in middle school, this is 7th grade. This man, just for some reason, we're in the cafeteria, 500 kids.
Oh, I know this story.
He just decides to stand up and start clapping. And for some reason, this prompted the entire cafeteria to stand up and start clapping. So we've got 500 plus kids just clapping for cheering for no fucking reason. And Solomon gets in-school suspension for starting a riot.
Doing it young.
You know what's funny is you can do that anywhere. Like, you can just start clapping or screaming and running. That's another really good one. Like, if you're in a public place and you're like, oh my God, and you start running past people, they will freak the fuck out. And it is so funny. Me and my little brother did it one time. Me and my 7-year-old brother at the time. We did it at Target. It was so funny. But yeah, inciting riots is really easy, guys.
A little bit of piss pit knowledge for you.
Yeah.
Solomon was the ringleader of Chaz.
I was, yeah. Yeah, I told them to put all those homeless people at the front line so people were there 24/7.
Okay, we're at an hour and a half and I hate where this is going, so I think this is where we call it.
That's where we call it. It was a beautiful, beautiful episode.
This was
Season 2, guys.
Season 2.
Yeah, thank you to
last
Nikki
episode of 2023.
Thank you for Miss Minaj.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Wait.
Miss
Yeah.
Minaj.
Thank you, Miss Minaj, for
No,
guest starring.
I have to do a shout out. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
shout out real
Okay,
quick.
shout out.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh god.
Shout out to Osama.
I'll call them Drake. I need a Max Swing.
Okay.
All right.
This is the last episode of 2023. Piss Pit
Yeah.
out.
We'll be back next week.
Bye.